to another vlog. I am having a solo weekend, which I'm kind of excited about. I can't remember the last time I had a weekend just for myself. Benji is going to a golf weekend with some friends a few hours away. He's not doing a stag do, so he's kind of getting his friends together, hanging out, spending quality time with them before we go away. And I thought this would be really nice for him. I'm really excited for him, but also really excited for myself because I have got 2 days to just do whatever I wanted without having to think about, you know, what we do together. So he's here for a couple more hours. He's just taken Bonnie out for a walk this morning while I get ready because I'm going for brunch with my friend Charlotte and her little baby Evie. So we're having brunch together at 9:45 was the only time I could get, and I wanted a bit later, but it's already 9 o'clock. I actually had a nice leisurely start to the day, let Bonnie out at 7 AM. It was still dark, and so I invited her into the bed for a cuddle, and it was a really sweet, wholesome moment. She was just cuddling between me and Benji, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to more cuddles and movies this evening. But in this vlog, I thought I'd show you what I get up to. I thought we'd see what I end up doing, and I'm gonna show you some of my sales, clothes shopping that I've been buying this week. I also want to talk to you about movies, books and TV stuff, favourites I've been enjoying, and just bring you along and show you what I do. So if you're new around here, hello, my name is Brogan. I make home, travel and lifestyle vlogs, and I'd love it if you hit subscribe. And today's video is very kindly sponsored by Wild Deodorant, who I have loved and used for years. I'm a loyal customer, but I have been working with them for a long time. And if you don't know, Wild is a natural deodorant company that has compostable refills and a reusable aluminium case, and I think they are amazing. One of the most important beauty products in my routine because I use them every single day. I love so many things about them, but mostly the fact that they actually work. It makes me feel so confident. They have a fantastic range of scents, and some of you know they bring out limited edition ones, and right now they have got pumpkin, spice and vanilla. Oh, it's so good. It basically smells like a blend of pumpkin, and it's got that like sweet creaminess of vanilla and caramel. It's kind of the perfect autumnal scent. It's definitely like a cozy autumn day feeling, and it's meant to be one of their most popular scents yet. Wild contains no aluminium salts or parabens, so it won't block your pores, and it has natural ingredients including shea butter, which will leave you feeling nice and moisturized. So really love it. But also I've actually been trying their new body wash, which I have been loving. I've had this for about 6 weeks now, maybe longer. It is a 100% plastic-free, compostable and refillable body wash that looks like this. It's got a really nice lather, and it's like a gel, silky consistency. I don't know if you can sort of fully appreciate that, but when you pump it out, it smells amazing. And then when you rub it together, it goes into this nice, creamy consistency. Can you see? It is so lovely for having a shower. I just used it this morning. It leaves you feeling really hydrated, and I love putting it all over me. So really recommend checking that out as well. So if you've got your eye on any of Wild's products, you can use my code BROGANOCT, so short for October, which is gonna be on screen now and linked below, and that will give you 20% off all of their products, which is such a great discount and code. I know lots of you like to use it. So if you need to stock up or you haven't tried Wild before, definitely go and check them out. Big thank you to them for sponsoring today. Really excited to be working together, and I just love Wild so much. So now it is 9 AM. I need to leave in 30 minutes. So what can we do with my hair and makeup? I think I'm gonna end up doing naturally curly hair again. I've been really enjoying my hair curly, so I think I'm gonna put some spray in, put some curl crunch stuff in, and then quit makeup, and we will go out for brunch. I'm excited.
May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high.
Okay, my hair's still a little wet, but that's the best I can do for now. So here's what my makeup looks like. This took 10 minutes, which I don't think is too bad. It's definitely not perfect. I just quickly rushed it because I have to leave in literally 5 minutes. So I'm gonna grab a bottle of water, grab the things I need to return at the shops. I'm gonna go for the brunch and then go on to the shops, and I've got some orders to pick up, things to return, get some food at M&S for myself, and then come home, and we'll spend the rest of the afternoon at home, I think. Yeah, so that's the plan. Right, let's go.
Hello, goodbye.
Where are you going?
I'm going for a little golf weekend with 5 of my pals, well 6 of us total. We're going to Meon Valley in Southampton, or just the other side of Southampton.
Oh, you're not that far at all, actually.
No. So we've got 2 rounds of golf, dinner, breakfast, all included, and then we've got full usage of the spa as well. So we're gonna, all 6 of us blokes are gonna be in the. Everyone's packed their swimming trunks.
Sweet.
So, yeah, I'm really, really excited. We booked it about 2-3 months ago.
Yeah.
And obviously October weekend, I have no idea what the weather's going to be, but it's
warm.
It's supposed to be 24 degrees all weekend.
I'm wearing one of my summery dresses today because it's still hot, like it's still nice. So yeah, perfect for golf.
I don't think we ever showed it in the Florida in the Cali videos, but I'm wearing my t-shirt that I got in the outlets on the last day, and also my shorts that I got on the last day.
Yeah, whole new outfit.
So yeah, they were great, weren't they? It was 50% off there. But
there's a Hurley. Yeah.
No, Under Armour.
Under Armour. These are Hurley.
No, these are Under Armour.
Oh, are they?
Well, we got them from the same place.
These look like little flags.
They are. I think they look like a McLaren F1 t-shirt. I don't know.
You can see.
Every few ones are like an orange flag, but yeah.
Okay. But I'm not going to see now till tomorrow night.
You got yourself a lovely little weekend.
It's a solo weekend. Yeah, I'm going to make campfire stew.
I'm going to miss you so much, and just starfish in the bed and.
I will miss you because we spend every day together, so like when we are apart it does feel a bit weird, but I also think it's really good for you to go and do your own thing. I'll have my own weekend. This is actually the first weekend I've had to myself in so long, like so long.
Yeah. I'm
gonna light candles, have a bar.
Because normally it's me that's at home on my own if you're away, like at a conference or a trip or whatever.
Adios then, bye! Let's get rid of him. I'm joking. I'm pretty sure I have shared the story of how I met Charlotte a few times, but for those of you that don't know, Charlotte actually was a viewer first. We met in Asda about 7 or 8 years ago. I've just parked and I'm right close to the restaurant. But does anyone else have like 5 different parking apps to pick from? This car park has, I think there's 3 options: Park and Pay, Ringo, and Just Park. Okay, and then I have to figure out, can I see from there what number that is? I can. I always pay for it on my phone, it's so much easier, isn't it? And then it alerts me when it's running out. So how long do I want to park for? I think we've got the table for an hour and a half, so do you know what? I'll do 2 hours. And then that covers it, doesn't it? So this is the restaurant, it's called Flamingo. Look at all the nice plants and things. Love it. Let's go on in. So the restaurant goes all the way around the back and they have loads of lovely seats, but because I said that there's a baby as well, they've given us space here so that Charlotte can put the pram there, which is really nice. Just finished brunch with my friend Charlotte and Evie. It was so lovely. We ended up being the full 2 hours that I paid for the car parking. Now I'm going to a place called Castle Point, which I've talked about in the vlogs before. It's kind of like a shopping precinct area. And my priorities are next, because I need to return a dress that I bought, and then I need to go to New Look and pick up a pair of shoes I bought and return the ones that I bought online. So basically I've been on the hunt for some new black simple shoes that I can wear with tights and dresses for like London days and events and things. I bought these in wide fit size 7 and they were massive, so I've ordered the size 6. I also ordered some heels that I thought would be perfect. I actually tried them on in a store with my friend Bianca. I regretted not getting them. Anyway, bought them in the wide fit, bought them in my size, and they just looked quite chunky around my ankles, like this strap. They just didn't quite look right. I thought they'd be perfect for the cruise, to have like some plain white shoes. I also bought them in gold just because I thought, well, they were so cheap, I'll get them and see which colour I prefer. But because the white just didn't quite look right, I'm not going to keep the gold either. And then I'm going to go to M&S and I want to pick up some dinner. I'm thinking of doing campfire stew, which is one of my favourite meals that I haven't done in well over a year. This ain't another sad girl anthem. I'm heading on a different road. Perfect. I know Christmas might be a little early for some of you, but Next have got the most gorgeous range, and I really like this little beep. Isn't that sweet? There are so many cute things. Little Christmas pillow. Just says Merry Christmas on it. I love that. Oh my god, when we have each other, we have everything. That kind of looks like Bonnie, no? That does kind of look like Bonnie. Yeah, it looks like they've got a range. Cooper, the Cocker Spaniel. Why do I want it all? Look at this with this little camera. Home and adventure. Oh god, I really love that. Why is that just so cute? I want it. Look at these things. North Pole Santa's House Workshop. I'm obsessed. I love it. They've got some really gorgeous decorations. Another cute decoration. says family on it. I cannot believe how hot and sunny it is. It's so nice. But I bought the really cute home and adventure photo frame, so I'll show you when I get home. I'm going to go and print a picture for it in Boots and pick up my order. But yeah, look at this weather. I'm enjoying a little bit of solo shopping. This is very nice. This is a really great big Boots store as well, so let's go on in. I love this. You just scan your QR code, upload the photos on your phone. You don't even have to plug it in anymore. And then you just pay. Okay, so this is the photo that I want in the frame, but it's printed it quite orange. Like the colours have come out where our faces are a bit orange, so I'm not sure. I've also printed this one just because I want it in my office. I mean, I love this photo. This is one of my favourite ones we took on the trip. But yeah, I'm not sure. This one, it needs to be landscape for that frame. And I want one of all three of us, but maybe it'll look fine when it's in the actual frame. Or I could edit it again and upload it again and try again, but I'm not sure. Okay, I put it in the frame just to see what it looked like. Obviously I've got to peel off the sticker, but actually it doesn't look too orangey. I mean, it's still a bit orange than I'd like, but you can see Bonnie's face. I brightened it because I wanted you to be able to see her. I think that looks really cute. I love it. So we'll put that somewhere in the house. I'm in New York and I'm about to sort out the shoes, but I've just picked up a few dresses because I'm going to an event on Tuesday in London with YouTube, and I want a nice dress for that that's going to make me feel really confident, so I'm going my own. So let me have a look. First dress is way too small. This is an 18 and it's in the blue vanilla range, so this comes out really small. You can see my shorts today, but no, this today. I have to imagine this with tights, but like, I kind of like this. Kind of not mad at this. This was a bit of a rogue choice because I really wanted a little black dress for Tuesday, but I don't like the fact it's like full sleeves, full chest. I've noticed that the New Look own brands are generous, but if it's apricot or blue vanilla, they just seem to come up really small, even though they're a size 18. Like this is too baggy in an 18, but these are just too tight. I returned the shoes, but my new pair of shoes are not in store yet. She said the order's been received, but it's not coming up on the system yet, so I have to wait a little bit longer. So I'm gonna go to H&M. I didn't pick or find anything other than a Mickey Mouse t-shirt, which to be honest looks quite small, but this is the biggest size they do, so we're gonna have a look. Okay, this is kind of cute. It says set sail. Like my love of Disney and cruising. Kind of like it. Might pick this up. It's just quite cute. I have some of the Tesco ones at home right now, but I'm gonna get some more of the M&S ones because these are so good. Annoyingly, my order has still not arrived at New Look, but I need to get back for Bonnie now, and I've just done my food shop in M&S for my dinner, which I'm making a campfire stew in the slow cooker, which will see me through for tonight's dinner and tomorrow, because I'm not sure what time Benji's home, or I can have it for lunch. So it takes around 6 to 8 hours in the slow cooker, so I really need to get started on that as well. So let's go home. New Look, your order's ready to collect. Okay, I better go and get it. Oh wow, it is 21 degrees. I'm actually sweating. I ran to New Look and ran back because I don't want my freezer stuff to melt. Normally we have HelloFresh, but I moved it to come on Wednesday, so it didn't come over the weekend. So here's the sushi I picked up, hoisin duck dragon roll. I thought that sounded nice. We'll have that in a bit. These were the frozen things I got, the little birthday cake mini bites. Hello, look at those. I thought we'd try those later. I got some apple strudel porridge, yum. Some rice just in case I feel like I want it with my dinner later, so nice and easy rice. I got this topper. I thought this would be quite good to add to my different breakfast options and choices, so this could be nice on top of the porridge. My grapes, and then the rest is all the ingredients, I think, for my campfire stew. I honestly haven't done any cooking in so long because Benji does all the cooking in our house, but this is one of my all-time favorite cookbooks, Pinch of Nom, and I've made this probably 20 times, but I haven't done it in at least a year, so I'm going to do the slow cooker method, and I'm not going to be soaking the gammon overnight, obviously. We're just going to go straight in, but you just chuck everything in, basically. It's quite a lot of ingredients, but you chuck it in and it looks like this.
Just the side of you when I'm at my weakest point.
Okay, everything is in now. Just gonna stir it all up now. Obviously the gammon is sort of sat at the middle there. I can't believe that this is an outfit I'm wearing in October. It honestly feels like August. But I bought this t-shirt from Roxy about a week ago, and it was raising funds for a breast cancer charity. It says keep a breast on it, and yeah, I'm wearing it with a pair of little pink shorts because I'm gonna go and walk Bonnie, and that dress I had on was like almost floor length and it was a bit hot, so gonna put my Crocs on and just do like a half an hour stroll around the park. We just came back from such a lovely walk. We were about half an hour. We went a completely different route to what we normally do just because I thought I'd mix it up. Hello, you're very happy dog, aren't you? Just had a dinner. Food is smelling amazing, and I think I'm gonna try and tidy up the kitchen a little bit. I haven't made much of a mess, but obviously there's still some stuff out, so put that away and then go upstairs and carry on cleaning and just tidying and organizing a few things. I also want to show you the things I picked up today and the other day from the sales, and I've just tried on those shoes and they fit perfect. So the size 6 was much better, which is weird because I'm normally a size 7, but size 6 wide in New Look clearly is the better choice for me. This is what I was talking about. I've got some washing to put away, so next task, and she'll probably go to sleep now. Should we move your bed back where it's meant to be, in here? That's it. You want to go to sleep now? Good girl. Okay, here's your little elephant. There we go. Very good girl. Beautiful. Just us girlies today.
Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong.
Guys, I'm actually sweating from running around and tidying up, but everything's looking good. I've just cleared the bed and I want to put away the sale stuff and things I've just been picking up over the last, well, week or two. I have been buying a few bridal things, wifey bits, a little sash I'm gonna wear the day before on the cruise, and just some really pretty bridal things. I'm going to save all of it and do a big wedding bridal haul. Even if you're not a bride to be, I feel like you'll enjoy seeing the kind of stuff that I've picked for myself, and if you have any friends, these could be good gift ideas as well for like birthdays and Christmases. So keep that in mind. That's going to come at some point, probably in the next few weeks, maybe mid-November, something like that. Let me show you what I got. So let's talk about the shoes first. So obviously I've shown you these already, so we don't need to talk about these any further. And the other pair of shoes I bought when I did the order, I forgot to show you these because I'm keeping them. I got these for like £9 in the sale, and they were the last pair in my size. And I thought that these would be perfect for the cruise because there are nights where I need to be dressed, but I don't want to put on heels. And when I'm going to be on board for 2 months, I figured that I probably won't want to wear heels every night, so I'm going to pack a couple of pairs of heels, but I really want some like smart shoes that I can wear with any dress, and I figured that these are white, so they'll go with anything. They were £22.99 down into the sale, so I'll leave them linked in case any come back in stock or they have smaller sizes in case you want to look. But yeah, got those as well. In next, the other day I picked up this dress, which again, speaking of the cruise, this is what I wanted. I got this from Next, but it was from a brand called Love and Roses, and it's their V&A museum collaboration, and it is a really pretty dress that's got lovely sleeves, and then it goes into like a pleated skirt, and you can see it goes like ombre, light pink to dark pink, and I just really loved this. I thought it looked really pretty on. It has a little belt. It was 70 something pound, but because it had makeup on it, they gave me 10% off, which I'm pretty sure I can get that out. It's only a tiny mark. In Superdrug I picked up more of the Imbue curly hair range. I think I talked about this in the last vlog, but this is what I was using this morning, the leave-in conditioner spray, and I also got the curl cream gel. I picked up the Mickey tee, but then I went on the website just to see if they did sell an extra large, and it was in the sale for £8, and I'd already bought it and left the shop. And now I'm really annoyed with myself because I should have just gone back and said, actually, it's in the sale, so they should have honoured it in store as well. But I don't know, I paid £14.99 for it, which is annoying, but it is literally just a plain tee that says Mickey Mouse set sale. I had to get that, didn't I? I mean, is that not the most Brogan thing? Let's move on to what I got in the sale at M&S. I love M&S. I think they are so perfect for me. Like when I was trying on the dresses in New Look today with the blue vanilla, the apricot, brands. They just don't fit me. They are too small, and so I feel like M&S caters better for my body shape and size, and I find the quality is really great for how long it lasts and washes and wears, etc. My mum and I actually went down really late in the evening at like 7 o'clock. It was just before Bake Off actually, so I said to her I wanted to get home for Bake Off, and we whipped around the store, we tried on loads of stuff, and I came out and did a little fashion show for her because there was no one else in the changing room, and we picked these things. So keep in mind this is mostly for my cruise next year, so I can have some nice new things to wear on the trip. So this dress was originally £25 down to 13, and it is a very Brogan dress, a floral, floaty, v-neck, sleeves, bow. What more could you ask for? I love these kind of things, especially the fact this is so light. This is going to be great for chucking on over a swimming costume to go to the pool. This dress I saw online and went into store, tried it on. I really liked it. I do wish they had a 16, but they didn't have one, so this is an 18, but it's nice and comfortable. It was £39.50 down to £27. A lot of you tell me that this colour green looks nice on me, so I have been gravitating towards it. In terms of sizing, I have some things in a 16, like this swimming costume that I'm going to show you. Most things are an 18. This is a 20, so I can vary, and I don't really always look at the number, it's just whatever was available. But this was great because it's elasticated and it pulls in, but it's a little skirt. And I think this will look so great with a little t-shirt or a little tank top, or chuck it on over a bikini. It was £25 down to 14 in the sale, so love that. Speaking of bikini, I absolutely fell in love with this because I already own it in black. I've worn it a lot, I love it. It's got this beautiful sort of scallop edging around the top, and when I saw it in white on its own, just sat there, you know, with the bikinis, I was like, oh my gosh, is this not the most perfect like bridal looking swimming costume? I think it's going to be so beautiful. And it was originally £35, but it was down to 23, so I was very happy with this find. The last thing I got in the sale was this. I got this in a size 20. It was £29.50 down to 20 quid, and it's just a plain white zip up jacket. I figured this would be a really good item to have in my cruise wardrobe for when it's chilly on sea days, when I'm up on the top deck, and it will go with any outfit. I can just chuck it on top of a dress, or if I'm, you know, obviously cold in the evening at night, I just want cozy things. So I thought this would be perfect, but also for now, it's quite a good jacket to throw on to go to the gym. And yeah, just can't go wrong. It's like plain white for £20. I was very happy with that. And the last thing I got in M&S was not in the sale. This is part of their new range. It was £39.50. This is the perfect dress for those days when I go to London, I've got an event or a meeting, and I'm up in London quite a lot over the next few weeks. In fact, the week this video goes live, I've got a big influencer show that I'm going to in London, and this is exactly what I need in my wardrobe to be able to throw on with boots and tights. And it's just a nice floral smock dress. That is all my sale shopping buys. I ordered myself some flowers from Bloom and Wild. I just thought, beginning of this week when I was planning out my week, that it'd be really nice to have some fresh flowers in the house. This bunch is called the Rue, and in here is roses, carnations, sweet williams, and solidagos. So they don't look overly impressive right now because they obviously bloom, but fresh flowers, lovely. So for the last hour and a half-ish, I have been finishing the edit on the final Disney vlog, and hopefully that's all been and gone and done, dusted, and you've seen them all by now. But this is the last one I'm hitting export on, and oh, it's been so much fun to edit these and watch it back. It was such a quick trip really, in hindsight, like 5 days, but 5 really great vlogs, I think, if I'm tooting my own horn. But yeah, I'm just deciding if I want it in 4K. Let's export in 4K. It's 11 gig in 4K. Now that's exporting, I'm gonna leave that doing its thing, and I actually have the haul on my laptop that I started editing. I would love to get a couple of videos sort of smashed out, done tonight, because that will be one less thing for me to worry about next week when I'm really, really busy. Just checked on my slow cooker dinner, and it has 53 minutes left. The meat is so soft now, it's starting to break apart, but it's still a lot more watery than I remembered. So I'm not sure. I think obviously it still needs another hour. So we'll leave that there. It was meant to have tomato puree in, but we didn't have any, and I forgot to get some
Don't think that would have made a massive difference. It says after 6 hours, check the consistency of the sauce and the tenderness of the meat. The meat should be soft and starting to fall apart, and the sauce should be thickening. You can remove the lid and cook on high to finish the meat and thicken the sauce if necessary. It's 8:30 now. We're gonna check it again. It's definitely getting thicker. I would like to have it with rice. I think I might take it out of the pot and cut up the gammon and then put it back in. Oh guys, it tastes amazing. Do I wish I'd cooked it at like 10 o'clock this morning? Yes, but I didn't get the ingredients in enough time. This is how it's looking. I mean, come on, look at this. All those lovely veg and kidney beans, celery, carrots, onion, pepper, mushroom. Love it. I have some rice with it just to sort of soak up some of that sauce because it hasn't fully thickened as much as I would have liked. It looks really good. So I'm going to take this upstairs, carry on editing. I want to finish the haul as well. And then when I get that done, I can send them both to the captioning company. Dinner was so good. And I finished editing both my videos. They are both ready and done. And I came downstairs and remembered that I had the birthday cake little bites. So I got them out the freezer. I think they might still be defrosting a bit, but I thought we'd try one. Oh yeah, like that. I am pooped, but I feel really productive. Like I feel like today has been really good. Just one sleepy little girl. And on that note, we will see you in the morning. Good morning. It is Sunday. Bonnie woke me up at 6:30, so we have been cuddling in bed. She's absolutely sound asleep on Benji's side over there. And she's brought her little Pixar star in the bed. Oh, wowee. All right, I'm almost ready. So Bon and I are going to the beach. Not the beach we went to in our last vlog. We're going to Hainsbury Head, which is where we have a beach hut as a family. I've talked about it a few times before, but my mum stayed overnight last night, which is not super common in October, but because of this nice weather, it's been nice enough to still stay down there. So gonna go and visit her, see her, hang out. I've packed some lunch. I've got my leftover stews. Well, enough stew to last at least for lunch and dinner for Benji and I tonight as well. There's loads of it. Today was one of those days where I had really good intentions of vlogging and I just didn't. And I'm going to tell you why and what I got up to, and then I want to share with you a couple of movie and TV things. So Bonnie and I ran out the door because my mum told me that the Bournemouth Marathon was on, and that changed our plans. So I had to drive to the ferry, and I took the little ferry boat over to the beach. And then when I got there, I was wearing leggings, a t-shirt and a hoodie, and it was so hot. I changed into a pair of shorts, had my flip-flops on and this t-shirt all day. I put on my SPF all over, and we just chatted for hours at the beach hut. And there was nothing to really film or show you. We were just sat there chatting. We had the campfire stew for lunch, mixed it in with some rice, both had that, and a packet of M&Ms, the fudge brownie ones from Oogie Boogie Bash. Then in the afternoon, we sat with a family friend who is basically like an auntie to me, like one of my mum's best friends, and she is actually going to be house sitting for us when we go away. So we were talking all about the logistics of that, and then that led me to think about all the other logistics I still need to do, which is wild. The list of things I need to do, to buy for the wedding, for the party, for the cruise, like it's just long. So we went through that, and I've been trying to break it down and think about it all, and it was a really lovely afternoon, just spend time, the three of us. It was really nice. We left the beach around 3-4 o'clock I think it was, and I went back to my mum's house and practice a presentation, a workshop that I'm doing for, did I tell you this? A girl guiding workshop. So I ran it through for the first time in front of somebody, and we also tried it with a mic, like a headset, and yeah, just to see how it would sound. I also set up a little clicker that I've got. It was a really productive afternoon. I actually tried on my wedding dress again as I was at her house. I keep it at my mum's house just because then I won't be tempted to try it on all the time, but also I just know it's safe in the spare room at my mum's. That's why my hair looks like this. I feel very windswept and just sandy and beachy. So I came home, and Benji and I had more stew for dinner. So I've had it for 3 meals in the last 24 hours, which is not the most exciting, but you know, it meant that he didn't have to do any cooking or anything. So I walked Bonnie around the park. We had that, then we watched Only Murders in the Building, and I said to Benj, I'm gonna go and chat to the vlog about TV and movie stuff before I say goodbye. So that is where we're at. So I'm really sorry I didn't film any of it, but it was one of those afternoons and days where it was really productive. Feel like I achieved a lot, got like some really lovely good chats in with my mum, quality time with her, and I don't really like filming that, obviously. Nothing to film. So we just watched another episode of Only Murders in the Building. I think we have one more still to catch up with. We weren't loving season 3. I feel like the first 4 episodes I wasn't really into it, but now I'm starting to see the foundations of it, and it has grown on me. And Steve Martin doing the song, the 3 triplet song, whatever it's called, was so good in the episode we just watched. So I'm kind of turning around to it. I'm glad I persisted because I'm actually back into it again now. But I also absolutely loved and binge watched The Summer I Turned Pretty. I was going to read the books, but I'm a really slow reader right now. I'm currently reading Red, White and Royal Blue because I want to watch the movie of that. And I'm not enjoying it very much. I'm not finding I'm reading as much as I was early in the year. So I thought to myself, do you know what? I really want a TV show that's just mine, that I can watch when I was on my own and stuff. And then I ended up binging it all completely. I absolutely loved it. And I know I should probably go and read the books as well, but I'm tempted to read the 3rd book because it's a 3-book series and there's been 2 seasons. I've watched it all. But what I wanted to ask you guys is, if I've watched season 1 and 2, shall I read the book of 3 or should I go back to the beginning and read all the books? Like, what should I do? So anyway, if you haven't watched it, it's amazing. It's about 2 families, they're family friends, that they spend their summers at a beach house in a fictional town called Cousins in Massachusetts, which is literally, their house is on the beach. And the teenagers, there's 4 main teenagers, 2 brothers and a brother and sister. And the sister is in a bit of a love triangle with the other 2 brothers, the family friends. And it's very interesting and also kind of cheesy and light and easy to watch. So I've loved that so much. Really recommend it. The camera just ran out of memory space. Brilliant. I think that's my cue to wrap it up. But final things I was going to say. The Morning Show on Apple TV has got a new season, season 3. It is so amazing. Please watch it. I'm obsessed. I'll leave that there. That's got Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon in. And it's basically about a, you know, like Good Morning America. It's based on like a TV show that's similar. It's following loads of drama that happens in the office and it's very gripping, very good. So really recommend that. And I also wanted to recommend The Beanie Bubble on Apple TV as well. It's the movie about how the Beanie Baby company was started. It's based on a true story. I think some of it has been elaborated on. Is that the right word I was trying to say? No, that's not the right word. You know what I mean? Some of it's been exaggerated. That's what I was going to say. But it's really great. I watched it on the plane on my iPad and I really loved it. I'm going to get into bed and try and read a bit more of my book now. Have a nice shower because I feel like, ugh. And I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me for this little solo weekend. It's been so lovely. I'm glad to have Benji back, but it has been nice to just have some time with me and Bon and family today and stuff. So thank you so much for watching. As I said, Brogan OCT is the code for Wild, and you can get 20% off all their products. So I'll have that linked below. Thank you again for watching this one. I'll see you again soon, and big love. Mwah. Bye.